chocolate. Welcome to Landers Hagelasque Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgium chocolate shop in all of Paris. I almost said ship. I'm Lander Hageslack, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I'm JJ Falcone, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Ah, lawyer is very fancy, I must say that. I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. Look at this fine-ass elephant. Barely bags clothes that fits. His buttons already popping off. Ooh. At least his hat is on, you know. At least he has that. What is this? He's smoking? This guy is smoking? What? What is happening? Oh, it's a funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney. Falcone, you have to help me. What is it? It's the smell of Falcone that's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop. It's turning old. For pity's sake, restrain yourselves, Varison. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So are you, messieurs, here to buy some chocolate? Yes! Yes, we are. No, we're not. We're actually here on business, monsieur. Business. First things first, we believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct? No, at least... Yeah, no, that is... I thought that'd be weird too, but from the way he's holding it, you can't see what I'm putting on the screen. The way he's holding it, he's not actually inserting the end into his trunk, so he's not taking it in. I think it is just to hold it. Like, why hold it with two hands when you can hold it with your trunk, you know? And then that way he can bring it towards his mouth and smoke, maybe. Yes, is indeed the trademark Hageslack wrapper for genuine Belgian Hageslack chocolate. This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment. Very good. With that established, there's not something else we wish to ask Monsieur Hageslack. Well, who bought this piece of chocolate? How would he know who bought this piece of chocolate? Could this chocolate have been poisoned? That would obviously we know. Because it's like, do you know if this was poisoned? I don't know. I don't make poisoned chocolate. Like, this is like open and closed kind of situation. Who bought this chocolate? I'm afraid I don't know, messieurs. Not just because of the matter of confidentiality, although that is a factor you understand, but because I couldn't possibly know that. I thought elephants never forget. My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item. So your memory is good, but you need further information. So if we were giving you a description in the name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you? Oh, yes, that I could possibly do, monsieur. Let me think. Where did the confidentiality thing that he was talking about go? Like, wasn't he just saying it was a matter of privacy? Oh boy. Okay, who do we think bought poisoned chocolate? I don't think it was our client. Where's our client? I don't think it was Prince Juan. I don't think it was Major Howell, although he definitely could have killed himself. Do we think it's Mousy? I don't. If they are R&M, like private detectives, I don't think they did it. That's a lawyer. Quinella is, I mean, she's just like a landlady and stuff, so she's fine. She can't possibly have killed someone. Oh, okay. Eric Pork, an art-loving porcupine who avoids socializing. Maybe he's afraid of hurting people if he gets too close. Oh, the irony. Do we think it was the swan? She did seem pretty suspicious, you know? Because she was, like, talking about debt a lot and how she maybe holds a grudge. Rubito, probably not. Judge Maxime, no. What do we have here? Cataline? Do we think it was Cataline? I don't know. She's a murderer. She's a confirmed murderer. These poor beggars. Oh my. No. He's in jail. Duhant, I cannot think that she did it. He's dead. So that would be really bad to pick that. Not Sparrowson and not I. So I think our only suspect here is the Signy. So let's do some Signy. Did she buy it? Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marie Signy? No, monsieur. God dang. What? What was that? If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have been much simpler. But since she's not, let me think. Who to ask? Oh, shit. Okay, guys. I gotta do some better thinking than my own self. The obvious thing, I think, would be to say the fox. Did Juan care to do it? Or Mousy? Have you ever seen Juan Quixote, the Prince of Spain? The Prince of Spain? No, monsieur. Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend. I do once serve a prince from Mali if there was any help. You see, I met the girl while hiking through the Himalayas. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, guys, I don't think we can keep asking this forever. You know, let's see if it was the Major Howl, you know? Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard by the name of Major Howl? No, monsieur. Oh my god. I have served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory. What does it mean, Falcone? Have we lost our lead? Not silly, it just means the Major Howl didn't buy the chocolate and may have killed him. So the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we had to find. I see. I didn't once serve a high-ranking officer of the British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story. No, I don't want to hear that story. Messieurs, I'm growing tired of these endless inquiries. Mayhaps you should come back another day. You know, Falcone, it's possible we haven't yet encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind. Wow. 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 Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hageslack. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Thank you. Anytime. Guys, I don't think we have much time left. Okay. So we can go back there anytime we want, but we shouldn't. Let's go to the tavern, because people always talk at the tavern. And there's gonna be some shit to say. I thought you were done with your mopey drinking, Falcone. I'm not here to drink, spouse, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. See, I know this. If we wish to learn more about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. Oh, that's pretty good thinking. Oh, you drew back. Are you feeling any better, Falco? I'm pretty sure she's a dodo, guys. Look at that face. Everyone's a bird. That's great to hear, hon. What will it be the usual? No. I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp. I wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here lately. A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed some, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. And lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois, you could forget about seeing a member of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of the patrons. Why don't we say, like, have you served a fox who wears this thing and this hat and the coat and the open shirt? Like, we keep saying the Prince of Spain. Like, this is 1870 something. Nobody's really gonna know what a Prince of Spain looks like unless they walk into the door and shout, "I am the Prince of Spain. Yes, serve me." Like, come on. Feel free. The old regulars Rufus and Powell are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know. Thank you, madam. Let's see, where to start? I feel like she should know some shit, you know? Select a room to investigate. Ooh, fontaine. So there I was in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had to keep pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar. A big, stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun, carefully took aim, then bang! You shot it? No. It was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me and Manan went the same way. Spared. That's what I thought, but when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth. Well, are you saying it was poison? Honestly, I don't think so. I remember reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symbol of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone. Are they talking about animal, or are they talking about, like, another person? Because they're just straight up talking about murder. Let's talk about the boar. Excuse me, Matthias? Yes, can I help you? You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details? Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think it caused it? I would guess it ate something bad. I saw some of the poisonous plants around. Wolfsbane, I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane, you see? I feel like that should be added to the evidence folder, but whatever. What about, Prince Juan? I don't suppose you've seen Juan Quierdo around here? He's a Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everyone senor. I mean, that's what Spaniards do, right? No? Yes? That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall someone, seeing anyone named like that, Piero? Seeing anyone like that? Ain't got a clue. Sorry, monsieur, you're barking up the wrong tree. Well, can you tell us about the Spanish royal family? Wait, what is this line of questioning? Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something? I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your mate. But Spanish royalty, that sounds like a question to be answered at the library, monsieur, not a tavern. Library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieurs. Gotta leave him. That was, I guess we have the library to go to now. Select the room to investigate. We're going to the card room. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's a lot of dogs, interestingly enough. This is a dog, right? It looks like a dog. Come on, pal. Just one more game of Jacques Noir. Noir. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. Please, I'll let you deal this time. The answer's no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you'll have to ask someone else. Oh, good. I'm so happy I came up the stairs this time. That's a better fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Monsieur. Yes, monsieur. Yes, you. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir? I guess I'm really bad at gambling. Not today. We're on the job. I'm afraid I don't have time for that, monsieur. I have some investigative work to take care of. Come on, surely you have time for one quick game. No. I feel like they would like us better if we did gamble away our money. No, thank you. Maybe later. I understand. See you around, monsieur. No! Okay, so we can't talk to them? Unless we play? Okay, we're gonna play one game. Says every addict ever. The big fella's return. You to come play? Absolutely. You got me. Do you know how to play? No. I'm only familiar with Sego, and Tap to Rock. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I deal one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. Oh, is this blackjack? I give you 5 francs. 5? This seems a little state. This is a man's game, it's your only children gamble over petty sous. Besides higher stakes, make for a more exciting game. I suppose so. Okay, so this is blackjack. I gotta get 21. Go for 21. Alright. Oh, I don't have the blackjack rules pulled up. What is this, 1? Hit me. I'm at a 4. This is gonna turn out so badly. 9. 20. Can't get better than 20. This fucker better not get a 21, I swear to God. Hell yeah! Guys, we won! Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. Shall we have another round? Is this literally just to get money? No, I'm good, man. Gotta leap while you're ahead. Wanna know. Gotta retire. That's just to get money. It's not even to get information. Thanks. Yeah, no, I totally pulled those cards myself. Drinking room won't matter. The entrance. Oh, fuck. I'm not ready. I don't feel like we got anything. We were told to go to the library. We know something about Wolfsbane a little bit. Falcon spares and return to the drinking floor, but nobody appears to be interested in conversation. Alright, then I guess we're leaving. Yep, let's go. Let's move. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen. These vaccines are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Their viewing is entirely optional. What do you guys say? Lelu? I don't know what this means. We should know what it means, but let's, it takes no time to visit, so we're gonna go. Stone is brooding, my brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. Huh. Proletariats? Competent? Bourgeois? Or coward? Guys! It's a bunch of wolves! It won't be long before we have rights. And then a revolution. Wait a minute. This guy looks familiar. He looked like... Didn't the judge have that same outfit? The judge wasn't a wolf, but do you think those wolves that are citing riots have something to do with the wolfsbane poison we learned about? I don't think we found a suspect, so we don't need to go back to the chocolate emporium place. We do need to go to the library. Can we go? Let's go to the concierge. It's no time to go there, and I want to talk to the fox. Yeah, I know where you are. I saw you come by early, but Vinton's hours are... No! Why do you think they're... What? Why are they... Oh, god damn it. Visiting hours are over. Do your bird brains understand? Parlez-vous, Francois? That might be the best French thing I've ever said, which is very poor. I don't think he's going to make an exception. Okay, so we can go there. Oh, wait, let's go here. It costs nothing. It's probably, we can't do anything with it, of course, but... Mousy. Oh, customers. Hello? Is this the office of Renard Vulpes? It's you two. Mousy, what are you doing here? Oh, this is where I work. CRM, Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Vulpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which cases to take on. Oh, I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Vulpes? Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. I forgot I spoke in like a high voice for him. See, Monsieur Vulpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England. England? But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then. That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then. There's nothing to be done about that. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Guys, he's lying to ya. He's fucking lying. Ah, God. Okay, well, I don't want to go back to the palace, the Louvre, because I don't know what we would be able to find there. What did we find out? We could go back to the garden and try to find wolfsbane. But we should probably go to the library to figure out more about poisons and stuff, I suppose. I just feel like we're wasting time. We don't have that much time. Here's a little... I'm quite sparse and I'm following the hunting beagle's advice. Don't eat poisoned pork. The other advice, a piece of advice, if we want to learn more about a member of royalty, we should hit the library. Oh, that makes sense. I say, Falcone, I've been meaning to ask. Since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? Readings for squares. I'm glad that's like an option every time. I actually prefer reading. I prefer reading classics. Modern works, I mean, it all depends on the type of era you live in. So modern works for them would be like the 1800s, and that's pretty good. But I like the classics, you know? Yeah, I like the classics. I like the classics, you know, Alain René Lesage, Sarbia and Fille, that sort of thing. Totally butchered that. That was absolutely horrid. Don't try to act smart. I saw you reading that book of naughty limericks the other day. You didn't think I would notice because you put a dull-looking slipcover over it, but I knew, Falcone, I knew. What's this accusation? It's a mule named Nathan? That is Nathan? Would you, messieurs, mind lowering your voices? I hear you squawking from the other side of the building. Oh, my apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down. Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you? An astute observation, yes, monsieur. As the only quiet person in the library, I am more assuredly the librarian. Well, now that we have your attention, Nathan. Oh, I know it's like Nathan. It's Nathan. Well, that's just kind of odd. Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something. I do? Oh, right, I do. Can you tell us about the Spanish monarchy? Seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like. I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecile question it is in the back of your throat. Oh, he's an ass. Get it? We understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe. Yeah. But for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories? Very well. Current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regent. Regent Isabella II of the House Bourbon. It is not Bourbon, but it's Bourbon. Daughter of King Ferdinand the Seventh. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemolin. I hope that answers the question. Did you catch all that, person? Not a word. Monsieur, actually, we're interested in Prince Juan Quierdo of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in the explanation. A prince? Juan Quierdo? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. There's no current Prince of Spain, and I'm not even sure Quierdo is a real name. There's certainly no line of any Spanish monarchy. Don Quixote. Juan Quierdo. How strange. What does this mean, Falcone? Well, one thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers. Right. Maybe we fucked up by not going to the tavern first, you know? Are you two quite done chit-chatting? Do we need to know about Don Quixote? Whatever, I guess. I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it? Don Quixote of La Mancha. It's a classic. Everybody's read it. Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't, I'm not going to sit around and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read. Such an asshole. God. Know what I expect you to, Benzura, but what can you tell us about the physical book itself? This particular book didn't come from any library. If that's what you're asking. See, there's no library stamp for cards. That's not what we're asking. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and the publishing information wasn't a giveaway. I see. Wait, the book was in French this whole time? And this Spanish prince is reading a book in French? Granted, they're speaking French, I get it, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, why not just read a Spanish classic in Spanish? Do you have any other questions? Nah, that's it. And I bid you a good day. Good day. Good day. It is now Sunday. I see, so the place is closed. Okay, so now we can go to the La Concierge, even though it's supposed to be closed, whatever. We still don't have a suspect. Fuck. Okay, so we don't have much time at all. We can go to talk to our client. Clearly something's up. No, fuck. We can go to the market, but also every time we go somewhere, there doesn't seem to be anything. He is in Spanish. Yeah, no, he's not. Absolutely not. He was a cunning little fox. Let's go to the concierge. Let's talk to him. My problem with the last time I tried to play this, and I kind of fucked up, was that I was, I used too much time doing stuff. Stand aside. You can't talk to me like that. I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is a direct violation of statutes 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. If Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action. All right. No need to break out the legality on me. I'll go open the cell. Wow, Falcon, how did you memorize those criminal codes? Memorize? Come on, Sparrowson, learn how to bluff. Now who's being bad? We don't have any good news, you liar. Are we angry? Yes, we're angry. Do we confront angrily? No, we'll be polite at first. We'll be polite. We'll have the advantage. Listen, Juan. In order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing, the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble. I'm afraid I don't quite follow. Senor, do you want me to spell it out? I know that you're not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Quierdo. Where is this coming from? I assure you, Senor, that I am who I claim to be. If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come on, Sparrowson, we're leaving. Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I will reveal all. Did you just say, Monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Quierdo is not my real name, and I am not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested. Well, we know his real name. That's kind of dumb. Why would you want to get arrested? We still can ask it. Well, whatever. You're putting me in a difficult position. If I tell you the full story, I'll be putting someone else's life in danger. Maybe the Swan? Someone we don't know? I like stories. There was a girl. The Swan. A mademoiselle who was in a great deal of debt. The Swan. Everyone has debt these days, monsieur. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you were owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed for your parents. With no alternative option, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story. Oh, like Don Quixote. The knight knew that murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur? I have no idea what you're on about. Nah, I get you, man. Love. It's love. It wasn't the subtlest of all, of course. Sorry, towing isn't my greatest. But I'm glad that you're seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation. If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with this information? The police are not always an option. What is it meant to do with the justice system itself is the problem. How real-lifey of this. I'll let you know what I figure out. Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime. Whatever, we do know his name. It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today, I'm Juan Quierdo, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow, I may be Bruno Rayer, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That really didn't answer my question at all. No, I suppose not. Oh, you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I expect that you already know my real name. We do. You're Renard Volupes, private investigator. Very astute, and you're Monsieur Falcon, private defense attorney. But that wasn't always your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adapt a new persona on a whim. You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that. This isn't about me. Do you think he isn't actually a falcon, but he's like a jay bird? Blue jay? Jay bird? This isn't about me. Juan, Renard, Monsieur, we're trying to uncover the truth here. Of course. See, so what truth is it that you are attempting to uncover, Monsieur Falcon? Nothing. I feel like we've learned very much on Monsieur Falcon. Before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether those birds have successfully flown south for the winter? Whether those birds have flown south? What is that? What's super cow? What? Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the... Is it because he's in love with the swan and he's asking if she's flown south by escaping? I am a much better detective and investigator than these guys. But then again, I guess it wouldn't make for a very compelling game. Let's make a move. Sparson. Trial day is approaching. Right. That Spanish music was fun. Okay, so we go to the Palace of Justice. Houses the High Court, a place reserved for. I feel like we have to go there.